Right guys, we're going to have a very quick look at upcoming auction lots, the most expensive upcoming auction lots. And number 5 on said list is a lovely Triumph Dolomite. Look at that, absolutely superb. There's talk of the restoration costing north of £75,000. £75,000, a lot of money in it. And then it's here guided 39 to 49, which yes is a lot of money, but when you think the restoration costs 75,000, I suspect the car purchase in front of that, over and above that, so you would never be surprised to hear, you know, expenditure around about the 100,000 mark to get this car into this order. It is lovely. Everywhere you look is lovely and very different. Don't see them on every street corner, of course. The first one I've ever seen. Certainly the first one we've had through. Look at that grille. So this is our number 5. So you better stick around and see what's number 1. I wonder if you can guess. Anyway, dicky seat in the back, look. Dicky seat in there. Put the kids in out the way so they don't keep, oh, we're nearly there yet, we're nearly there yet. Won't matter, will it? You can't hear them. Brilliant. Oh, the mother-in-law, better still. There you go. So, lovely bit of kit. It's one of those cars you can almost say find another, because you can't find them. They're not there, are they? And when they are there, they're not in that condition. So, low mileage, lovely, lovely bit of kit. We'll whiz on and see what's going to make number 4. Right guys, our number 4 in the March auction, little Lotus, lovely, lovely little thing, little Lotus Elan, look, 78,000 miles, been restored a few years ago, but done nothing since really. So it's had a new chassis and engine rebuild, high compression bits and pieces, look. Uprated drive shafts, alloy diff casing. It's already there's a big list of it down here. Look, and all this was a few hundred miles ago. So there it is. So it's been done. It's tested effectively, and it's guided 39 to 42. I think this one. So there you go. If you're looking for a lovely little Lotus. There you go, I am lifting that right off. There you go. Easy to work on, aren't they? Slip the bonnet off, look at that in there. Isn't she great? Absolutely brilliant, look. So, again, new chassis, body off obviously for that. And body restored up, painted up, engine rebuild, you name it, it's had it, and a lovely bit of kit. So, that's our number 4. This time. There you go. Put that back together. Now, you want to be nimble to get in and out of there, or to get out really. There's loads of room once you're in. It's just the getting in and getting out. Got everything locked up, Mickey?
I have, yeah.
Good, you do right. That's all right. I thought they were going to say, will you get in it? No, thank you. So once you are in there, loads of room, not a problem, but you want to be fairly nimble getting in and out, you really do. So there's your number 4.
Right then guys, I am proud to announce that we are officially partnered with Footman James Classic Car Insurance. We've obviously been recommended them for some time. They've been in the game for about 40 odd years now, so they're well clued up and know what they're doing. So it's someone who we've always recommended, but now officially on board with them, which is great news. So if you recently bought a Classic, or you're new in the movement, or your policy's up for renewal, please go check them out. Link will be in the description. Thank you.
So our number 3 in March auction, Escort Cosworth. Now, out of all the Cosworths, the whole lot, the only car that I have an interest in, and one day I will have to have, one of them, Escort Cosworth. You can keep the Sierras, they're lovely, they're great, all the rest of it, Escort for me. And I don't know quite why, but I like an Escort. Yeah. So for me, I think that ticks the boxes, doesn't it, really? I know a lot of you don't like left-hand drive, and I get that, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. I love sitting over this side. My daily driver out there is left-hand drive, couldn't care less. Love it. So that would suit me, absolutely fine, not a problem. I suppose it would be better if it was right-hand drive. It makes just that vision a bit better over here, doesn't it? So it does, but you're only 18 inches away, aren't you? That's all. But anyway, that car, 2 owners in the UK, if memory serves, is 58,000 kilometres showing, which is about 36,000 miles, something like that. Assuming it's right, of course. It drives, I've only been down the estate in it, but it drives really well, and it's nice on the body, and it's just generally a very, very smart, clean, looks to be unmolested Escort Cosworth. So for me, that's up there with one of my favourites in this auction, most definitely. I think it's a lovely car. So there you go, there's your number 3. Oh, it's got standard wheels somewhere as well. Where are they, Mick? Are they back there? Good lad, there you go. It's correct standard wheels there, 16 inch, there they are, look what it should have. And it's been upgraded to some 18 inch there, which are lovely wheels. I'm not gonna lie, I think it'd look better on its 16s, you know. I do, I honestly do. And plus the fact, 16s you get a bit more tyre, it will ride better, and you won't notice the potholes as much. Because if you notice, we've got a few potholes kicking about, you know, I don't know why we pay all this road tax, but anyway, 16 inch, so you can put it back to how it should be. There you go. Anyway, number 3, behind you, Tom, you'll have to turn round.
Number 2, that one.
Oh yeah, that's number 3. Yeah, number 2. So we come round to our number 2. Sorry, I got myself all excited, didn't I? I was calling it number 3, but this is in fact is our second highest guided car for our March auction. Jaguar XK140. There you go, 140. Now, the more time you spend around this here, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. And then you come around the back and you go for the boot, and there isn't one. And this back bit is a mould. And then you start thinking, hang on a minute, we've had some replicas of these, and they're really, really good. Some of the replicas are really, really good. And then you start thinking, is this a genuine one? Is it a replica one? I think you ought to come down and make your own mind up. This bit is a newer bit. That bit all looks to be correct. So make of that what you will. But no boot lid. Interior's lovely look. Exterior is equally lovely. It starts straight up, it runs really well. It's a lovely bit of kit. But as I say, it's just a bit strange not having a boot lid. A bit strange. But anyway, it's guided at, oh let me think,
47.5, I think.
I think that was it.
Yeah, 47.5 to 50.
47.5 to 50,000 pounds. Same old thing applies. We had a red fixed head down there last auction. You could not buy that car and make it this car for this sort of money. So that makes it cheap, makes it worth its money. All I know is it's a lovely looking car, and it starts on the button, trimmed out, all nice and new in there, look, lovely. So there you go, late 40s, it's a lot of looking car. It's a lot of looking car. So, winner at Le Mans, 1951 straight through to 1953. That's some going, wasn't it? That's where men were men. Anyway, that's that. And then number 1, of which you still haven't worked out what it is, have you? But number 1 is down in P1, Pickering 1. So we better have a wander down there and have a look, see if you can work out what it is. Right, we'll see you down there. Right guys, we're on to our number one. You all thought it was going to be a fast Ford, didn't you? Well, it's not. Well, it sort of is. It's a Mustang. There it is, look. So, it's a lot of car. It was actually here last auction and it failed to get away. So, it's got rolled across to the March auction. And it's, let's put them on there because the note there, look, the car locks itself 10 seconds after start. Do not leave running with the doors shut. You'll lock the keys inside. The bonnet catches under the front and the battery cut off is under there. That's brilliant. So there you go, look, magnificent, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. $120,000-ish restoration some time ago. And obviously it's been nurtured since because it's still lovely. It really is. It is a lovely, lovely bit of kit. Yeah, 48 to 50 thereabouts, which is a few bob, I'm not going to lie, you know, but look at what you get. I mean, it sits right, doesn't it? Look at the lines. She's lovely. Inside's great, absolutely brill. Super comfy seats, later seats by the looks of it. They certainly look like later seats, but they've gone in well. And if you want something a little bit different, it's not ginormous, is it? It will fit in your normal garage look, just. Wheels, lovely. I've got a thing about a nice deep dish rim. And they're just superb, aren't they? Lovely, lovely. And it's just got an element of presence about it. It just says, I've arrived, I've landed. I think it's great. So even if you don't like American vehicles, you've got to admire it, haven't you? It's still lovely, you know, it really is. So there it is, that's our number one for March's auction. So get yourselves down, have a little look, see if it's as good as it appears, which I think it is. Don't be shy on your bids. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all in due course. Over and out.